Good evening everyone, and I thought I would come back with another running shoe review. I've got enough of them, so I thought it's good enough to share some information on shoes I've been using, and hopefully it can be a help of you. Now if you want to look through my other videos, I've got some other shoes, and this shoe here, the Hoka One One Tracer, the first version of the shoe. I bought this probably, I think it was July 2017, so yeah, just under 2 years ago, probably 19 months ago. And this is when I first got back into running, this is when I started taking running again seriously, because before I was only probably doing over 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers every other couple of weeks. But this shoe was my first running shoe because I thought I'd only be running 10 kilometers every week, and well, the shoe got me back into running, got my stride working really nicely, and we'll go through all the details of why it was good for me. But I've got a lot to not just this shoe, obviously the physio that helped me, my own hard work as well, and just, I don't know, Mother Nature's beauties as well, because that's why I enjoy running. I've done a video of why I enjoy running, my running story. I'll link them down below if you want to watch them. But so for starting off with this one, as always, I've got a bit of the same format, the grip. So as you can see, this white stuff here is like a foamy sort of stuff that's got no grip. All these kind of blue and black parts are where the grip are, and you know, actually this is a racer shoe. It's meant for like racing your 5k, 10k, half marathon, even marathon, if depending what type of runner you are. So it's meant to be light, and it is a light shoe, but the grip's pretty good actually. You know, like these parts here, there is not too much wearing away. As you can see, maybe when I started running so much, quite a lot of wear here, which shows that you're a heel striker. That's a good tip for you if you want to see where you are landing on your foot. You can kind of figure it out. But the grip was really good. I actually ran in ice in these as well. Like, it's slippy, but when it's a pure sheet, but you could run in the snow and the ice with these. So grip, I really enjoyed. Now the base of the shoe, that's been quite good. It's got a nice little bit of cushion to it. Even though it's still only quite relatively, it's not that high of a stack height, so stack height is how high it is. I believe it's like a, I don't know, I don't want to say any false things. Let's have a quick look. Hoka Tracer stack. I think it's like 20 mil, it's 24 mil roughly. So yeah, and 20 mil at the forefoot. So that leads nicely into the fact of the drop, which is only 4 millimeters. And that is one of the big reasons why I bought this shoe. I really wanted a shoe that had a small heel to toe drop, because I don't want to be running on heels, and I was a heel striker quite a bit then. So with only a 4 millimeter drop, this was like an excellent choice for me, and I wasn't intending on doing so much running, but I fell back in love with running. So yeah, good that it's only got like a 4 mil drop. Another thing that's quite important is obviously the midfoot, how it locks down around the foot. Does it keep it in place? I found that it worked very good, the lockdown across the midfoot. I've got relatively narrow feet. This is relatively narrow, but not too narrow, and it got a good lockdown around that midfoot. It's got this really great kind of like breathable part. The tongue, yeah, I must admit, like the tongue at first I was a little bit, looks a bit rubbish and poor quality or little fabric. But to be honest, that maybe even plays to its strength. The tongue is just there to protect the life is biting into you, and it does the job, and that's all you need. So, you know, I can't say anything wrong about it. It's got even like this little bit of foaming on there as well. So materials wise, well, look, I mean, you can see on both shoes, they're still in pretty good shape. I've done about 1,500 kilometers of running in these, or I think 1,200 kilometers of running in them, and there's no holes. It's got this really good breathable mesh on the top. with this wonderful kind of like semi kind of cushioned, very looped holes in there. They've still got the bounce, I believe. I think it's just got obviously some the color going away, but that's, you know, 1,200 kilometers. You're going to expect something, and to be honest, these are in pretty awesome shape. I've just noticed there's a little bit of fabric hole here on the left foot, but you know, that really doesn't matter. And even if you look at an aesthetics thing, that's on the inside. There's no problems at all with that. Aesthetics, good segue. What do you think? Is it a nice shoe or not? I really like it. The blue and the white and the yellow. It's like the Hoka team colors in a way. But I mean, even before, you know, all of that, I just like it. I like a loud or like a bright colored shoe. It's noticeable if you're at an event, or it's just nice to not be so dark and gloomy all these days. So sizing on the Hoka One One Tracer, I guess, like, if you call it regular shoes, which now I'm so far away from that regular shoe sizing. I'm a 46 2/3 European size in Hoka shoes, and regular shoes when I was buying, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, I was probably like 44.5. So it just goes to show 2 European sizes bigger for it, but you know, it fits perfect. I've got the 1 thumb's width at the end of the shoe, and sizing's been really good for me. These shoes have been really good. I've really enjoyed running them, and I'm still running in them. I just did recently a VO2 max test in them as well, and they're still super responsive and great. You know, kudos. You know, a lot of shoe manufacturers will tell you that you should swap shoes every 600 to 800 kilometers. I kind of buy into it a little bit, but also, if the shoe works, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The grey shoe, I can't say anything more about it in that sense. Now, have you ever tried these? Do you like them? The new iteration, the Tracer 2, well, it's been out for a little bit of a while now. That looks good. I might get my hands on a pair of them eventually, but as I said, I don't need to. These are working great for me at the moment. I'd thoroughly recommend them. If you like the video, drop a comment below and like, that'd be great. Subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like me to make, or you've got any questions about the shoe or other running shoes or anything else in particular, and I'm more than happy to get back to the questions. Thanks a lot for watching, really appreciate it. Take care.